I think what we've actually gained out the back of it, though, is much more than the AHT benefit than what we looked at originally. So it originally came into us, and it was more you're getting this gamification tool and use this competition element to drive down the AHT. But there's been a number of other things other than the AHT that we've actually got out the background since we've been using Centrical. So, as I said, that whilst we've brought the AHT down, our first customer resolution has gone up each month. And the way that we built the tool, for anybody that's not used Centrical, you might not know, but that might be watching this, but for anybody that has used Centrical, you probably do know. The way we built it was the coins element of it was to go to the AHT because that's initially what we got. The MO was there's all this other stuff in this tool as well, but don't use that. The main thing we're buying this for is gamification, and it should help you get this. So we put the coins element onto the AHT, and some of the other KPIs that we bought in the periphery were more points driven and around the levels to go up and unlock the store and sort of use that as a caveat as such. But because actually we've then embedded other things as time's gone on and we've learned what Centrical does as a tool and that it's not just the gamification, there's other stuff in there, we've actually got month-on-month gains. So, for example, a big thing for our client, as anybody will know that works within the energy sector right now, is smart bookings and getting smart meters fitted into customer properties. So our smart meter performance, particularly in Rachel's area, she was booking around 14% of the customers she spoke to per week in February when we first got Centrical. Now we're actually booking in around 19 to 22% a week, and we fall within that range. So it's not just what we've got out of AHT, it's also what we've got out of using the product in its full format in terms of the manager's engagement in that, their ability to access data, the overall competition on all elements, whether they get a coin or not for it. But also, I think the support that we've been able to give to people, the biggest thing for me, which we didn't, and I'd say this to anybody that uses Centrical, we didn't look at it in this way to begin with because we were given this gamification tool. We were trying to unlock a gamification tool, but as time went on and we used more of it, what we realized was it was not only a gamification tool, but it was a management enabling tool as well. And the support that the team managers were then able to give back. So from what we can track, the team managers have got around an hour and a half's worth of productivity a week back through using Centrical and through the data that sits within there and the fact that it points out the insights and where they need to go and support and all those different things. So really opening ourselves up and utilizing it in the best way, we've actually seen ourselves improving pretty much everything, whether we were targeting that or not to begin with.